Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of Fireside Chat with Barbara. And welcome. If this is your first time here, I just want to welcome you to the Crochet Therapy family. We treat each other with kindness and respect, and we love one another. We talk to one another. We build each other up. We share ideas. And this is the place you want to be. Now, if you're not new to Crochet Therapy, welcome back. And we're glad to see you here. Hey, if you like this kind of content, give me a thumbs up, um, make a comment, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that bell so you don't miss any future um, episodes of Crochet Therapy. So I want to welcome all of the people who are here. I see Alice. I see Lori. I see Nikki. And let's see who else. I'm sorry, you're going to kind of bounce when I scroll through because I've got you on a different kind of tripod today. I had to kind of work my way around this fire. There's not much room. And so I'm just rocking in the rocking chair. I've got my quilt behind me. This is a quilt that my mom made with her own two hands, no sewing machine. And she made it probably about, I'm going to say about 40 years ago. No, even more, probably 45 years ago. And so it's one of my favorites, and I always bring it with me to the cabin, and it's warm and it's snuggly, and so I always snuggle up with it when I go to the cabin, and that way, I stay warm. Which I'm a warm-blooded person anyway, and I'm sitting in front of a dang fire for you. See what kind of sacrifice I will make for you. And let's see. Oh, let's see. Does the store have cameras? Oh, major storms in Tennessee on the west side. Yes, it's not affecting. Well, okay, so the storms that we had, we did have about an hour. It was like the band that came through the east side. And there was one point where I thought that maybe the window, because there's a window way up above. The cabin has it's got a cathedral ceiling. It goes up to the second story high right here, and then there's a big window. It's the size of a sliding glass door that you would walk through. That's how big that window is. And boy, the rain, the tree limbs, not limbs, but like the leaves and the little branches. I'm not going to say big limbs, but the branches and rain started kind of hitting that window, and a big gust of wind came up, and uh yeah, mom and I moved away from the window just in case. But right now everything is nice and calm, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Let me see what's going on around here. Let's see. Yay, good evening. Hey, Valerie. And I said hi to Alice, hi to Nikki, hi, Tara. Hey, Nana Kay and Roberta and Maureen. Let's see. Nana Kathleen. Let's see. So yeah, Lori's daughter and family live on the west side of Tennessee, and that's where that band of really, really bad tornadoes came through in the middle of the night last night. And so such a scary time, devastating time, because many lives were lost. And so we just pray for the families and the victims. Pray that they find more people alive. And I know that there were people that were stuck in an Amazon warehouse. The whole building collapsed, and there were several deaths in that building. And then a lot of people were found, thankfully. So it was pretty devastating. It was really scary stuff. Yeah, real serious stuff. So I woke up this morning and saw the news, and so contacted Lori. I sent a message to Misty, didn't hear anything immediately, so I contacted Lori because I needed an answer right away. And so she reached out to her daughter, and so they're okay. The family's okay. So I don't know the whole story yet, but thankfully they're okay. So anyway, welcome to the cabin. And how does the fire look? Is it blown out? Is it bright? Are you able to see any of the flame, or how does it look? Is it just like this bright? Do you want me to kind of move the camera more to me, and less of the? I kind of have half me and half the fire, but let me know how it looks. Okay, Alice says yes, and Maureen says I love it. Very pretty fire, cozy. It's lovely. Okay, good. Okay. If it affects your eyes, or if it's too bright, or if you need me to move the camera more in this direction, just let me know. Okay, thanks, Nikki. Thanks. Thanks everybody for letting me know that it looks good and cozy. It is cozy. Oh, Valerie, it's keeping you warm. Oh, it's just like the fireplace channel. That's nice. That's nice. Thanks, Tara. And Alice, that's good. So yeah, let me tell you, other than the fireplace channel, it is putting out some heat right now. So today was because of that weather front coming in and everything. Oh, I'll try to stop rocking, Lori. She said my rocking might make her car sick, so I'll try to not rock quite so much, okay? And oh, wow. Roberta said she had to turn on the AC there today. It got to 77. Well, when I got up this morning, it said it was about 70 outside, and it was kind of, it was kind of balmy and muggy. Oh, it was 84 in Florida. Nice, nice. So, but then it went down a little bit in the 60s, but it was still kind of, muggy out, of course, because of the rain and everything. Yours stays on 90 out there in West Texas. I bet. Oh my goodness, Maureen, I bet. I bet. I would not be a pleasant person. I mean, if I had to deal with 90-degree weather 100% of the time, I just wouldn't be a pleasant person. I'd probably melt and start crying and just, wailing and gnashing of teeth. I just couldn't handle it. I mean, I got to have some cold. I have to have something to look forward to. And so that that happens. Okay, and Justin is telling me that it's going to be closer to 10 when they get here. Okay, safe travels, my sweet. And um, Lori, do you have Justin's messenger? Can you message him and tell him I'm on live, and that I got his message, and just to be safe. Justin and my oldest son Justin and his wife Tina and the two little girls are on their way from North Carolina, and I can't go off this screen, Lori, or it makes everybody go away, and it stops the message. So anyway, so well, I hope that, and ask them if they're okay. Probably they just got a later start, or it's going to take a little longer. I hope they're not having weather. I hope they're not having fog. We did have fog coming over the mountain last night. Yes. Um, do you have your phone handy? Yeah. Give Tina a call. And okay, Mom's gonna give them a call, and just make sure everything's okay. I have a feeling they just got delayed getting in the car and everything. So anyway, they're gonna get to the cabin around 10 o'clock, and that's what he's estimating their time to be. So Mom's gonna call. Let's see. Oh, hey, listen. You know what, Valerie? We didn't go on 95. When we come up to the cabin in Tennessee, we don't even hit 95. We go straight up 75. So yeah. So that's oh, Lori said she just messaged Tina. So thank you, Lori. So she just messaged Tina, and so she'll get back with her. So unless you want to talk to Tina, you can call her. Okay. Oh, because you got to talk, and then we'll hear all the conversation. Okay. Thank you, Lori. So yeah, it's just me and Mom here, and so Mom I'll try not rock too much. Oh, Nana Kathleen says her son lives outside of Chattanooga. Chattanooga is a lovely area. It really is. I have a friend who who used to live in Saudi Daisy. Isn't that just a lovely name? Saudi, S as in Sam, O, D as in David, D as in David, Y, Saudi Daisy, like the flower daisy, Saudi Daisy. And it just, I don't know. I always thought it just sounded like such a really sweet place to live. I don't know why. I just picture, daisies and happy people and happy children. No. Anyway, so guess what? Okay. After I talked to you, oh, okay. Ottawa. Okay. That's interesting. Um, so yes, the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Yeah, yeah. And so was it just yesterday? Oh my gosh, it was. It was just yesterday. What a day. So after I got off of my live with you yesterday, and wasn't that funny at the very end? I watched it last night. And wasn't that funny because I had hit, stop and all that. And then I'm like, and it caught me going, well, that was quick and easy. And I'm sipping my drink. And I laughed at myself. I'm like, oh, I caught that on, on the live. Oh, so anyway, it was so much fun hanging out with you on yesterday in the car. It was so much fun. And let me tell you what happened after I got off of the live with you, because I was feeling a little bit, oh, you all laughed. Well, that was quick and easy. I know. After I got off the live with you guys, because we had gone in, we had used the restroom. I grabbed a sandwich, which honestly, let me tell you, it wasn't very good. It was on a ciabatta bread. I don't really care for ciabatta because it's like dry and weird tasting. And so I like took off the top bread and I just ate the bottom, which was softer. And so I ate the bottom loaf, bottom part of the sandwich. And oh, you're gonna have to go back and watch Fridays, Roberta. It was funny at the end. Yeah, it was funny. And the meat. So I didn't even eat all the meat because then they had like salami, but it was kind of like a summer sausagey kind of a thing, and it was like there were like lots of slices and they were thick. And so I like took the top bread off and took those big thick slices of anyway. So had like a partial little sandwich. It was like this big. So oh, you missed the end. I know, it was so funny. I don't know why I did that. You got to go back and watch it. And so anyway, just chatting with you because I was thinking usually when Mom and I drive together, I no, I wasn't at Stuckey's, but good. I was at Bucky's with a B. Yeah. And so anyway, I was at Bucky's, and after I got back in the car, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go live, and then I'll rest my eyes. Usually what I'll do is I'll get my pillow and I'll close my eyes, and usually I'll do like a quick little cat nap, and it's usually anywhere between 15 minutes and 30 minutes, and I just let myself go to sleep. And then when I naturally wake up, which in the car like that, it's you're kind of already on alert anyway. Yeah. When did they come to the east? So anyway, I I was just gonna rest my eyes and everything, but after I got off with you guys, and I said, well, that was quick and easy, and I took a sip and everything, and I was like, okay, let's go. So we got gas, and so, and then we just got on the road, and I didn't have to rest my eyes once, which was kind of weird because usually I do, but you guys had me all jazzed up. I was all excited about talking to you and everything. Oh, Alice, and thank you. Remember to hit the thumbs up, and you know what? I have my sweet sister-in-law always keeps these frescas in her fridge, and I don't drink them except for when I'm here. I don't know why. I just crave frescas. I don't know. Maybe because she puts them here, and I'm like, it's like somebody giving you something special. So anyway, I need to drink something. And um, we don't have any ice. So I'm just going to drink it out of the can, but that's okay. So did Tina message you back, Lori? Um, so when we left there, it took us, I think I was wrong with the exit. It wasn't like 7:44, 7:40 or 1:41 or no, 1:71, I think is what it was. Anyway, see, that's how I do my numbers. And Tara prefers sodas out of the can. Yeah, it's like stays cold or something, right? And so anyway, I added that. Oh, okay. She didn't answer you back. Okay. She might be driving then. Maybe message Justin. Maybe that's why he messaged me. He worked today and he might be really tired. So that might be, she might be driving. So if you can message him, maybe he'll get the message. I don't know. So thank you, Lori. I hope that didn't sound like an order or anything. I'm just like thinking out loud. So anyway, I put, when you have the little Google Pants like map thing going on, you can hit the search button and then you can search for places along the way. So I just said, and I just hit the button and I hit it where I could just voice request it. And I said, find Joanne Fabrics at exit 1, I said 174, but obviously it was 171. So, or 177. And not only coffee and no, you've had to have, you can't have carbonated drinks either, Roberta. Sorry. That's too bad. Maybe you could do decaf coffee, maybe. That might be something. I don't know if it's the caffeine that you're trying to stay away from. Decaf coffee might work. Now this Fresca is soda water, sparkling soda water, and it's grapefruit citrus, and it has 0 calories, 0 caffeine, 0 everything. But it does, Roberta says she's cranky sometimes. I understand being cranky because you can't have something. I get it. So, where was I? Oh, we went to, so I said, find Joanne Fabric at exit 177. Well, it found Joanne Fabric and it was in Macon. And let me tell you, it was at exit 171 on 75 in Macon, Georgia. I don't know if anybody's around there or not, but that was a really big Joanne. It was nice. I mean, when we pulled up, like it was a corner store. And I thought, all of our Joannes, they're like right there in the middle, they're just little tiny store or whatever. This one was like humongous. And it was on a corner and it was like a cornerstone store there at this really nice shopping area. I think it was called something Crossings. But anyway, this has 0 sugar. This is 0 calories, 0 sugar, 35 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of carb, 0 protein, potassium, I can't read it, 80 milligrams of potassium, and that's what it's saying. So it's a grapefruit flavor, but 0 carbs, no, 1 carb, 0 calories, no sugar. How come it doesn't have sugar listed? Let me look at the front. 0 calories. Yeah, it's 0 sugar, but how can I have like 1? Am I reading that wrong? 0 fat, not a significant source of very small writing. That's all I know. That's all I can tell you. Okay, so that's on the little Fresca thing. Potassium carbonate. Oh, is that why it makes your tummy ache? It does taste really good. Lori said she thought that she was asking that because of how fast I was rocking. Am I rocking fast? Really? Oh my goodness. Sorry. It does. It tastes really good. Mm. This one is just very citrusy. It's not over sweet. You know how sometimes you have like, okay, Lori, kidding. She says, you know how sometimes you'll drink like a soda or a diet soda and it's just so sweet and like you have one and then you're like, oh, I need water. Even if it doesn't have any real sugar in it, it just is so sweet. You just need to like cut the sugar, the sweet out. This one's not like that. So that's good. Now they have different flavors. They have a peach flavor and they have I think a black cherry flavor. And those are good, but the one that, yeah, this one is a grapefruit taste and it is really good. Okay, and Roberta says yes, she likes it too, so that's good. All right, so we went to Joanne Fabric and oh, Alice doesn't like grapefruit. Okay, well, I don't like grapefruit either, but this is good. It's not overpowering. I don't like that bitter, like back of your throat taste that grapefruit gives, but this is not bad. Oh, yeah, Valerie. I know. It was really really a nice Joanne. And so we pulled in, we got right in, right in the front. There's the parking lot is huge. We got a front row spot, excuse me, right in front of the door. Mom said, in and out. You don't have much time. I'm like, okay, I'll show you what I bought. So they had the clover. They had the clover Pom Pom Makers. So I'll show you the ones that I pulled out of here. So this is a set. It's a Pom Pom Maker by Clover. And this one has a 2.5-inch, 65 millimeter Pom Pom Maker and a 3 3/8 inch, 85 millimeter Pom Pom. So this one has two of them. Of course, I pulled one out already. And then this one is a Pom Pom Maker with 1 3/8 inch, 35 millimeter, and 1 5/8 inch, 45 millimeters. So these are tiny, tiny, tiny. And yeah, these are very similar to mine, except they changed colors. And these are a little different than mine. So I'll show you what the difference is. Now, I bought mine. I know my mom is funny. She's like, we don't have time to waste. And you can't, looking and looking and looking. We're just going to go in and get out. I'm like, okay. She walked in and she goes, wow, we could really spend some time in this place. I'm like, yeah, we could. So, but mom saved me because I thought for sure that this was the size that I needed. I really did. I thought that this was the size that I needed for that pillow. And she didn't, dispute that, but she was like, okay, you need to get, a smaller one. And I'm like, well, this is the smaller one. It has two sizes. See, we go around and around sometimes. She says one thing and I go, well, yeah. And she goes, no. And she'll say it. We'll go back and forth a couple times. And then we realize I realize what she's saying. She realizes what I'm saying. And then we finally, can figure out what we're talking about. We've been doing that all weekend. It's so funny. And so anyway, we're gonna have to work on our communication skills. I think we are, because we just keep talking until we get it straight, don't we, Mom? Yeah. So sometimes she said sometimes it takes a while. Oh, so anyway, yeah, she's like, well, you're gonna need a smaller one. I'm like, well, this is the small one. This is what I want. And she's like, no, for the hat. I'm like, what? I'm not putting it on a hat. It's for a pillow. And she's like, no, the hat. The hat, the Christmas tree hat. I was gonna put a little pom pom on the top of the Christmas tree hat. I was like, oh, you're right. So we got the smaller size, because I was like, she had me like in a rush. I was like, I got it. Come on, let's go. She's like, no, wait. And so I would have just ran right out of the store with the one, but instead she had me buy the smaller one. So I used the larger of the smaller set. Oh, Roberta says it sounds like her and her daughter. Her daughter will look at her and say, "Did you take your meds? You promised." And she said, "We get weird looks from people." Well, yeah, that's just a mother daughter way of talking. Alice says, "Mama Nancy needs to come on live one day and give us her pound cake recipe." Yeah, she does. She really does. And I got you, Alice. I knew what you meant. So anyway, I'm going to hold this up as close as I can, I think. I don't know if you're going to be able to see, but do you see the little ridges right here? Now, my original didn't have ridges like that. And the plastic is made of a slightly different plastic than the one that I have. The one that I have, it was like super slick. This one has a little bit of grab to it, just a tiny bit, like not a lot, but when I'm using my scissors to cut the pom-pom, I wonder in my head, is this rubber? But then I feel it, no, it's not. But so it's good, it's not as slick. So anyway, but it's made exactly the same as mine, except that it has these little ridges to kind of grip the yarn a little bit. And so anyway, that's the only difference. Plus, it's slightly different colors. So of course I like new colors. When I find my other ones, it'll be fine. I'll just have another set of these. Anyway, this is not the first two sets that I bought, because when I bought those other sets, I bought all of them for me, and then I was telling all my friends about it, and then I went and bought others for other people because I was like, you've got to try this. You've got to try making a pom-pom. So if you were in my circle during that time, you got a pom-pom maker, because I bought you one. And so anyway, yeah, so I'm liking these. So it turned out that this one is actually the one that I need to use, or I did use, for my for the pon cake. I know. I like my Pom Pom makers too, Nana Kathleen. I was really sad when I couldn't find them. I'm like, I have to have some. I have to have Pom Pom makers in my life, because I am not going to make pom poms with a piece of cardboard. I tried that as a child. It didn't work. Okay. But these are perfect. And the thing is, they make perfect pom poms every single time. Every single time. It's fail proof. So let me show you. So this size is the smaller of the set that was this one. I don't know. This doesn't say large or small or anything. There are instructions on the back, but I tell you what, I did have to I'm laughing at comments on there. I did have to YouTube it when I first got it, because it all comes apart and, it's like a little crazy. One day I'll just sit and make pom-poms with you. But right now I got some stuff to show you. And maybe at the end, if we have a little bit of time, I'll show you how to make a pom-pom. So this is a blue pom-pom. Let me show you against this. So see, okay, so it makes it a little bit fluffier and a little bit bigger than the Pom Pom Maker. So I was kind of thinking that it would make it like the size of this, but it made it a little fluffier. Yes, we can play in front of the fire. That's right, Yuri. And hi, Yuri. It's good to see you. I didn't know you were out there. And let's see. Yes, Nana Kathleen said she had to YouTube YouTube it too to find out how to do it. Yes, I'm married. Never mind. Keep it clean. We're talking about yarn here, Yuri. So let's see. I make reindeer ornaments from pom-poms. That's nice. I like that. I actually have on my Pinterest page, I have a ton of Pom Pom Animals that we can make. And when I was going pom-pom crazy, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make birds. There were so many cute things to make. I did make a wreath, and that was fun. I made it for my first granddaughter, in pinks and grays and whites and creams and different pink colors. And then I got like a sparkly N to hang down in the middle for her name. Anyway, for her name. So that was fun. This is fun. And so there we go. Anyway, let me show you what size this one makes. Ta-da! So here is the pillow. Let's see, you can see it better right here. Here's the pillow, and I'm really liking it. Really liking it. It's hard to see because this is a blue. It is kind of a almost a navy sparkly, so it doesn't look as dark as it does in the video. I'm looking at the video at the playback, and hey Tanya, it's good to see you. I did try to teach your mom and Graham how to make pom-poms. So yeah, this is a pillow. I love it. Don't you love it? And this is the fiber flux crochet along, and I'm loving it. Yeah, loving it, loving it. So anyway, this is done, and I've got a couple more to make, but it was quick, easy. And now that I have my Pom Pom maker and the perfect size pom pom, what was neat about that was, you know, this was completely done, and all I had to do was make my pom poms. And when you tie the pom pom together, you make sure that your yarn strand is long enough so that you have tails. Maybe I don't know if you can call them or not. I don't think we've heard anything. Okay, bye Roberta. It was good to see you. Good to see you, Roberta. And have a good night. And so I don't know if you get a signal. Try going in the bedroom and see if you get a signal, because I hooked you up to Wi-Fi. Having a little chat with mom at the same time. Sorry guys. And so anyway, this it had two strands. So I just put one through like the stitch, but in the corner, and then I put the other one through the other way, and then I just tied a knot 3 times and clipped it, and you can't even see where they were clipped, or you can't see any of it, you know, because then I just kind of clipped it a little bit close, but it kind of just blends in with the pom-poms, and there you go. So anyway, that was fun. That was a lot of fun, actually. And I'm loving this pillow. It's a really neat accent pillow. You can see how big it is. Here's my hands. So it's not that big, but you can make it a little bigger. You can make it smaller. But this is the perfect size to be a little accent pillow on your sofa. Or, you know, if you have your pillows and your shans, you just want an accent pillow in the middle of the bed, then that's, you know, in the middle of the pillows propped up. That's a nice little pillow. So anyway, that one was fun. I really liked that. And let's see. Oh, the other thing that I bought at, hey Mary, it's good to see you. Good to see you. And so the other thing that I bought were some bags. Because I've decided every time I go into Joann, which is not very often, but it seems like just lately, I've gone in there twice. I don't know what that's all about. Once with Tanya in Gainesville, and then once in Macon, Georgia with my mom. And I saw these little totes. So this one says Noel. No signal? Okay. And this one was $1.59. And you can see how big it is. It's just the perfect like gift bag size. It's $1.59, guys. If you go to Walmart and you get one of their gift bags, you're gonna pay that or more. And this is like a fabricy feeling. It's got you know, a coating on the outside, so it's kind of waterproofy, and it's nice. Plus it's bigger. See, this is the bottom part. You know, when it opens up, it's gonna be a nice big tote, and small tote, but bigger than a gift bag. So I really like this a lot. And then this one says home for the holidays. And this one was a little bit bigger. It was $1.99. And so that was good. I really like that. And then it's Deck the Halls. So this one is nice too. So these two are the same size. So they're $1.99. Deck the Halls. This is red. And Home for the Holidays in green. And then this one is a gray that just says Noel with snowflakes on it. And so I just like these. So two of them are $1.99, and then this one is $1.59. You can't beat it. So I decided every time I go in Joann's, I'm going to grab a couple of these bags because I am a bag lady. Aren't you a bag lady too? Or a bag guy? I know I am. So here we go. Let's see what else I bought. Oh, I tell you, the other thing I bought, nothing really worth mentioning. Everybody's okay? Yeah. Okay, good. Everybody's okay. Yay.
They're just running late.
Oh, they're just running late. Okay, good. That's awesome. And let's see, it will last longer. It'll last longer than a regular gift bag. So that's good. And then they can use them to carry whatever. You know, you can use it if you want to carry, you know, not heavy groceries, but you could carry something else. Thank you, Alice. I know. Yay. Everybody's okay. They're just running late. So that's a good thing. And so the other thing I got was a roll of wrapping paper, Christmas wrapping paper, and a couple rolls. It was a packed together, you know, of tape. So because I got some things that I have to wrap up for the little girls. Bags for yarn. You're right, Mary. You are right. Yarn, yarn, yarn. I mean, what else would we do, right? So sorry, I keep going off the screen, but I gotta bend over and get this box. So I packed a box. This is a box that I packed. Let me see, did I just, yeah. I don't even know what's in there. Okay. Anyway, a packed box. And so when I get off with you guys, or maybe I need to do that now. Let's see. Tara said she had a strange thing happen to her the other day. Are you guys ready? It's really weird. She went to Michael's and she didn't buy any yarn. It felt wrong, she said. I felt like I betrayed someone. Were you not feeling well, Tara? I'm sorry. Do we need to send you a get well card? I know. That was really strange. Maybe you were in like nobody can nobody can handle it. Nobody can handle it. How in the world did you do that? We don't know. So yeah, I've got some little strands that I need to real quick tie up before the little girls get here. But did I show you these? I think I showed you these. So these little green mittens, I just made one pair for each girl because I just couldn't get them done. Now this one, I've got some strings that need to be finished on it, but this one's done. So I'm gonna have to do that, and then I think what I'm gonna do is put them in one of those little bags, and I'm just gonna tell them, you know, go in and find your hats, go in and find your gloves. I might should just hand them to them. I don't know. I don't want them fighting over what the hats and everything. So yeah. So anyway, that pillow. I hope my daughter-in-law's not watching, but that pillow and some dishcloths are going in a little gifty bag for my daughter-in-law. And I got a tickle in my throat. Probably dust from my box. Right, Tara, you got needle nose pliers to make a stitch marker. But that was the only thing that you got. Oh, thanks. That pillow is adorable, isn't it? You can make it. And I think we talked about it. I didn't even use the correct yarn that Lori says, if you don't get the strings tucked, have the girls help you. And they can say that they made it with me. That's right. Now this was a dishcloth that I made over the summer. Remember that like summertime dishcloth craze that I went through? Well, it's paying off now. It's paying off. So yay for me, right? I just went to my stash. I'm like, oh, this one's pretty. Oh, this one's pretty. And then this one is a double strand of cotton, and it's in a round. And so this can be